Grand
Grand,
Rising,
yeah, grand.
Elizabeth.
Rising.
I am just so thankful today, just for having th- this group of people to talk with.
Yeah.
It really means a lot, to me. And so I'm so thankful.
Hmm.
Now, our topic today is called Happy Feet, Happy Life. You might wonder, Deitra, why did you come up with this? Because I meant to look this up too. From the rooter to the tutor, right? Is that how I go?
Right, right, right.
I really want to know the background of that because that's what I've been covering for like the last 3 years, I guess
Hmm.
we've been going for.
Wow.
I'm going from the head to the toe. And so I'm
Hmm.
down to the toe now. So yeah, so that's what we're doing. And I thought this was important too because when your feet are hurting, I don't know if you've ever had that issue, but
Hmm.
when you can't walk on these feet, it's like it stops everything, because
Hmm.
we use them so much every day. So I just want to just give us a little glimpse into these wonderful parts of our body.
Right. That we
Right.
need.
Exactly right. Yeah, sometimes, let me speak for myself. I can take it for granted. Just because I get up in the morning, get out of bed,
Yeah.
I'm on my feet, and
Hmm.
I don't even think about it.
Hmm.
I expect it to happen.
Hmm.
But that's not always the case. So let me go here, get my screen going. Okay, I want to share this. Okay. Let me see now. It's interesting how, okay, oh, I don't want this. Okay, maybe compose that. Okay, let me just start over. Why don't you just come up? Okay, slideshow. Boom, boom, boom. All right, can I share this? I'll share. I'm glad it's just you here today, right now,
No, no problem.
because
When you
I'm trying.
hit slideshow up at top, it doesn't go into it
Slideshow
on
top.
that top line.
And I don't see.
It's it's underlined. Oh, okay. So you got all right, you're there. Now go over where it says from beginning at the left.
See, I think on your screen you can see it. I can't even see that.
Hmm.
Not on my screen,
Can you
no.
see happy feet? Happy
I
L-I.
can't see that anymore. No. Maybe if
Oh,
I minimize this, I can. Okay, now I can. I minimize. Let me see if I can get. Okay, from beginning.
yeah.
So
There
you
we
see
go.
this on your screen now, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess we can take it from here.
Take it from here.
Okay. Happy feet, happy life. It's funny when I thought about this topic, I thought about my brother. He's an avid golfer,
Hmm.
but I mean literally going across the country golfing.
Hmm.
But once he had an issue with his feet, he couldn't golf. He was miserable,
Yeah.
And so I thought about him when I thought about talking about this because I felt for my brother,
Hmm.
He wanted to go golfing but couldn't be on his feet. It
Hmm.
was like painful. So I said, "Oh, goodness gracious." So,
Did
but
that
he's
did
better now. He is better. Thank
okay, I was
goodness.
gonna ask, did that get resolved?
Right. I thought I should mention that. Grand Rising, Miss Sharonda.
Grand Rising, Sharonda. In the last Tuesday of 2025.
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah,
Right.
right.
Today is the 30th.
Yeah.
December 30, 2025.
Yep. That's
Right? Yeah, that's Tuesday. Yeah.
okay. Wait a minute. What am I doing now? Okay.
You went back to, you have to hit
Right.
from the beginning again.
Okay. And I
There you
it's
go.
interesting because okay. I'm in a new place. I didn't bring all my don't have my stuff at home that I have, and I'm trying to maneuver, which is great, but I
hmm
got it now.
Okay.
Okay. Word to the wise. This presentation is for informational purposes only. For medical advice or diagnosis, consult a healthcare professional.
hmm
And I thought it would be nice to mention that. Okay, now let's look at good daily upkeep for your feet. Well, first of all, you want to make sure you wash daily with soap and water or whatever you want to use, but your feet need to be washed, because sometimes dirt, it get the skin is, an organ too. So if you have dirt on your skin, it's like being in one of your organs.
hmm
So you want to make sure you keep it clean. And then you want to dry them thoroughly, especially between your toes. Because sometimes when water is left there, it can cause irritation with the
hmm
skin. And I don't know if anyone has had an issue with any of these things yet, but you can chime in if you need to. And then it's important to wear comfortable shoes.
hmm
Oh, this is very critical because I remember when I was a little girl, for some reason, it seemed like I had a lot of small shoes or something. I don't know. Because my feet were irritated when I was younger. I was like, "Ma, go on, I need some bigger shoes or something, right?"
hmm
But now that I'm grown, that doesn't happen much anymore because my feet, they're not growing anymore. As far as, you know, I'm a size 7.5 standard. So I don't think they're going to get much bigger than this. And then you should wear clean, fresh socks daily. And I found this to be important, um, because when we wear socks, I know a little bit more now that I can talk about it. Our lymphatic system is releasing and it's coming out of the skin and into your socks. So it's a lot of stuff in your socks um, throughout the day. So it's best to
Wow.
change them if you can. Any comments on what was shared just now?
Mm-mm.
Or everybody up on it or what? How y'all feel about this?
No, this is good because when I think about my mom had 6 kids
Uh-huh.
and well there was a distance between me and my and Star.
Okay.
Um, but we would pass shoes down and
Okay,
you
right.
just had to wear that, you know,
Right.
when it was, when you're not wealthy.
Yeah. Yeah, right, 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 right.
And yeah, you got all those children. Yeah, they did just pass it down. So you're squeezing your foot in something that
Yeah.
really doesn't fit, or the shoe is too big, and so therefore your feet, your leg, that part, the foot,
Yeah.
has to do a little more work
True
because
that.
there's a lot of space inside, and so you try, like
Right.
when you was a kid and you was wearing your mommy's shoes
Right.
or your daddy's big old shoes, your
Right.
feet would be
Exactly.
flopping.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
true.
that's what we experienced, and yeah.
Yeah. Well, thanks for sharing that.
Mhm,
Yeah, far as the sock situation, like I
Mhm.
might go through the day if I, unclothed and
mhm,
I might leave my socks on it, if it's cold.
Yeah.
And then like now came in from yesterday and I'll be like, why is my feet burning? I'll be like, oh, I got these
Mm.
socks on from yesterday. And I have to take the socks off and then, like you say, we need to wash them or whatever Because if I be at the house, if I might wash up, but then I don't wash my feet. And
Yeah.
then if my feet, I'm like, why is my feet burning? So this is something new.
Mm.
So, I don't know, like, in the last few months, I said maybe because I'm really kind of trying to take care of my body.
Yes.
This is how I can figure it out. And then I don't know, I think I had talked about it before. When I had some kind of rash on my feet, I think when I was figuring out about the food that I was eating,
Yeah.
it was showing up in my feet with the rash and stuff. So um I might have went to the doctor twice about that too. They gave me some kind of cream. It
Yeah.
helped a little tiny bit, the
Okay.
topical, but I believe the Holy Spirit was like this food. And once I was cutting out like the not eating too much starchy stuff and the
Yeah.
sugar, and focusing on eating more vegetables and the fruit, that part is what helped me. That more than that little cream or whatever,
Right. Right.
gel,
Right.
whatever topical stuff they gave me.
Yeah, Sharonda, you mentioned something very big because I found that some things, you know, they give you creams and stuff, but spirit tells me too, it has to come through. It has to come in and go through your body and get to your feet. And likely, that works well with me. Sometimes creams work, like you said, a little bit, but it has to
A
go
little
in
bit.
and get into that blood and get all the way down. And it travels. Sometimes it takes a little while to get to the extremities, which our feet are extremities. So it takes a while to get down there. But one thing I'm going to mention later is that circulation is key.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's
Mm-hmm.
going to help things get to those feet. We need help, with any aggravation or whatnot. So, yeah, but thank you for sharing that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now I'm going to go into a little something, we're going to go into pains and sensations. Okay, let's see what we're talking about here. Uh, Persistent pain. That doesn't even sound good.
And it sure don't feel good.
Right. Exactly,
Right.
exactly. But what I'm referring to here is a dull ache or sharp pain that doesn't go away with rest,
Mm-hmm.
especially in the heels of your feet. It's called a plantar fasciitis. I'm not sure of the word. Of or the ball of the foot. You can have a persistent pain there. Or you can have numbness and tingling, which are like pins and needles. Burning or loss of feeling, neuropathy, can link to diabetes or nerve damage. Now for this, I have a special this area is because I went to the doctor for numbness in my foot.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, literally nothing was done. It was like, oh, just like, oh, okay, I just said it.
Right. Right.
But come to find out after years, I don't even go to that doctor anymore, but I found out that that's associated with the MS I'm dealing with. That numbness was a sign.
Mm-hmm.
Um and it was my brain. It was connected with my brain. So I've been down the road with this situation. But numbness is key. So when something is numb or tingling, please pay attention to it. And if you go to the doctor, make sure they do something about it. Because sometimes it's deeper than just, you know, gonna go away in a day. It might not.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then we have stiffness, especially in the morning, which can point to arthritis. So in the morning when you get up and your feet, you can't even move around or whatever. They're too stiff. Just pay attention to that.
Mhm.
And then we have extreme sensitivity, intense redness and swelling, often in the big toe, which actually can be a sign of gout.
Mhm.
Um, that's interesting because sometimes, those toes can, if you just exercise them and work them throughout the day or in the morning, go through each one of them and see what's happening because they're telling a story, right?
Mhm.
Let's see what else we have here is burning and shooting pain. Sensations of fiery feet is when
Mm.
your feet are just burning, or electric shocks often indicate nerve issues like peripheral neuropathy or something called Morton's neuroma. I'm not familiar with Morton's neuroma, but I hear a lot of people talking about neuropathy um, in their feet and legs and stuff like that. So if you have a burning or shooting pain, just pay attention because that means something. Let's see. Any comments or questions?
Well, I know that I am dealing with the numbness, the second one.
Okay.
And it's like everything, well, not everything, it just goes down to the ball of my foot.
Okay.
Not, it doesn't, well, the ball of the foot feels like the heel.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, you can yeah, it's concerning. It's
Yeah.
concerning. And we have a foot doctor in our family. And matter of fact, even I refer Mama Evelyn, she loves him,
Oh, really?
versus
Okay, good.
what the other people had done for her. And even my brother had gone to a different, when he changed insurance, he went to a different foot doctor. And
Okay.
like you said, all they did was she looked at his feet and just do it, and then that was it. But
It
he
was
was
it.
used to full service. I mean, my brother, he would can hardly walk, the skin of the foot or something.
Oh,
It
yeah.
keeps creating the calluses.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so in the ball of my foot, I can feel like it feels thicker there.
Yeah.
And it feels like pepper had gone through my system and just set right there. Some of the pepper,
Yes.
whatever, I'm gonna call it pepper because
It
it's
burned.
like a substance that's so tiny, but over the years, when it got to the heel, not the
Uh-huh.
heel, the the ball, like it just sit there and they've just accumulated.
Yes.
And so I don't my mom and them,
I'm
they
glad
always
you're
went
paying
to get their,
attention.
their toes done and stuff like
Right.
that. But I've never heard from somebody who had some really issues. But I guess my brother, that's
Yeah.
pretty significant because he almost literally can't, well, he's in pain when
Oh,
that,
wow.
but he goes there all the time. So I don't know, like what you said, when they just look at it, they're not going inside, thinking
Yeah.
inside what's happening because it is inside.
It is. It is.
It is inside, and I'm just feeling it on the outside. So it feels like I'm heavier.
Okay.
My weight is heavier when I'm, on the ball of my foot. And sometimes I'll get a shoot of pain,
Okay.
a spark or whatever.
Right.
But not you, which lets me know I need to do something because
Yeah.
the more it comes, more often, yeah,
Well, that's good. I'm glad you're sharing it, but more importantly, I'm thankful for you paying attention to what's going on.
yeah, because it gets my attention.
Yes, right. I know it's trying to talk to you, right?
You can feel it. I mean, I can feel it right now, and it's Yeah. So I know I have to take care of that.
Yeah, but our feet
Thanks for
are
talking about
very
this.
relevant. Yes, very relevant. I mean,
Hmm.
because it's something you'll notice right away. It doesn't, go on and you don't notice anything. We do.
Right. And in my mind, I'm like, oh, wow. One, I think about ballerinas and what they go through a year and
Right.
year and year of that. I don't,
I
mm-mm.
don't know how they do that.
But I'm like, I got a lot more years to be here.
Right.
I got to have my feet. I said, Sheila, if your feet get cut off or something, or you just can't function, what kind of life is that?
Right.
You know, when you had a choice. When I
Exactly.
say some people, they didn't have a choice of their life being like that, but
That's
when you
true.
have a choice and you've been like, when the doctor says, so how long have you been?
Right.
Well, it's been 10 years.
Right. Right.
They want to say, get out of here.
Right.
Anyway, yeah.
Well, thank you for sharing that. And Grand Rising, Stacy.
Good rising.
Grand Rising, ladies.
Uh-oh, uh-oh. She's that I love that voice sounding like that.
I know. It's a smile attached.
Yeah, right. I'm still
Yeah,
here.
I am. Uh, yeah.
How's the husband doing?
He's going to be discharged today sometime to the rehabilitation.
Yeah.
Just waiting for the word from the rehabilitation place on what time he can come. So
Good.
hopefully it'll be this morning, like we thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
But
Right.
Mm-hmm.
he'll be
Well,
there. I don't know how long, but yeah, let's start.
Yeah,
that's
working his
good.
way back.
Yeah, his kidney function got worse.
Oh,
So we just have to keep an eye on it. So they talking about dialysis, but we're just talking about it. We're not
Yeah.
saying, okay, this is what we're gonna do. So it's
Mhm.
a little ways off on whether or not we'll decide if we're gonna do that or do comfort management, things like
yeah,
that, versus having his body happen to go through all that physical strain. So
exactly.
just haven't decided yet which way we're gonna go.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad he got you in his corner.
I know,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's gonna be a
Okay,
lot of
so
work.
now we're gonna talk a little bit about appearance and skin changes.
Mm-hmm.
Deitra.
Yes.
Yeah, before you move on to this part, for Queen Aduni and your brother, uh, they have some diabetic socks. So I don't know if y'all have tried that or not. And then also, if you have pain, I don't know if you touch yourself down there, you or him touch yourself down there where the pain is,
Uh-huh.
and that's kind of part of non-traditional Reiki, touching yourself in that
Right.
area or around that area and praying. Um and then also for your brother, like that whole situation sound like more than just a pedicure situation. What
No.
what have they recommended for him?
No, they have to cut that skin, that extra skin that grows out. They have to do that. They're not doing just pedicure for him.
Okay.
For my mom, they did because she had high, besides arthritis. What's that one they have to make sure they don't cut? Is it that they don't clip your blood, your toe and stuff?
Diabetes?
Yeah, I think it's yeah, diabetes. No, she didn't have what did she have. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, they did more because it keeps growing back. So as it grows back, he has to go and then they tend to his feet, and then he's good.
Is that what you call fasciitis?
I don't know. I do not know.
That sounds, in the area, that sounds
Hmm.
fascia.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I'm going to go on to this
Thank you,
next part.
Dosharanda. Thank you.
Appearance and skin changes. It
Mm-hmm.
might speak to some you guys were just speaking on. You can have swelling and redness,
Mm-hmm.
which is inflammation, infection, or issues with heart, kidney, or the blood flow.
Mm-hmm.
Then you can have discoloration. It could be shiny, pale, or blush skin, which can indicate poor circulation. And that's what I mentioned earlier. When you want to, things got to move. In order for it to move, the circulation has to be moving because the blood is all over, but it needs to move and be continuously moving. Sometimes when it gets stagnant, it causes pain sometimes in spaces in our body. So that's something to think about. So whatever you can do, just get things moving. That's the thing. Get up and move, or start massaging it, or taking something to move that blood. Okay, and then we got thickened skin. And that is corns, calluses from pressure or rubbing. Um, and sometimes we get that. I remember when I was younger, I used to be in the Girl Scouts, and one of the events was we went rowboating, and you had to use oars. And I don't know if I didn't have gloves or what, but I was rowing this boat with these oars, and I just developed these calluses on my hand. They were hurting. I was like, ugh, but that happened. It really happened.
Mm-hmm.
But I got over it, of course, but thank goodness, because that was not fun after that. It was fun rowing, though. I mean, I learned how to use oars, and I think I was really good at it. So that's why I kept doing it, even though those calluses came. Okay, slow healing wounds. Sores that won't heal can be a serious sign, often linked to diabetes. And I thought about what Sharonda just said. Yeah, you can see signs of diabetes, dealing with your feet when things don't heal up. Let's see. Changes in shape. Ooh, you get bunions, hammer toes, or flat feet. Affect your balance and your gait.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you do see people with different things with the feet, the bunions and things like that. Um, let's see, texture changes. Dry, cracked skin on the heel can
Mm-hmm.
indicate a thyroid condition or severe dehydration. What's interesting is that I've had dry skin on my feet. My feet just dry, even though, because I don't just put lotion on over the counter lotion on my feet. I don't. I try to be as natural as I can. Um, so that seems to be working a little bit, but just like we talked about earlier, topical things are good, but something has to go through the system and get down to those feet.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where the healing comes in. So either drinking enough water, I gotta stay hydrated. So different ways to do that is what I'm aiming for.
Mm-hmm.
Any comments
Mm-hmm.
on this area?
Oh, I was tapping it. Hey, I'm sorry I'm late, yo.
It's okay.
So we're talking about the feet, huh?
Yeah, we're talking about those good old feet.
Those things that
Okay.
have to carry you through life.
Yes. I haven't used over-the-counter lotion in 20 years.
Oh, okay, good for
I'd
you.
stopped liking the feel of it. And ever since my girlfriend started her business using shea for her daughter,
Mm-hmm.
um, I haven't used it.
Okay.
Yeah. So, okay. I was just going to say, are you going to talk about shoes?
Oh, we talked about wearing fitted shoes earlier.
Oh,
What
okay.
you gotta say
Because
about it?
Well, I need some shoes.
Oh,
Uh, but I have been, what's been coming across my feed is about natural shoes, leather,
yeah,
you know, just natural shoes.
Mhm.
And
right.
I wonder how we're going to work that out in the winter. I mean, maybe like real leather boots.
I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm
that's a good
looking
point.
into those wide toes, those what they're naturally their foot shaped shoes. Your toes are spread out in them.
Yeah.
Mhm. Are
So
those, what do you call them? The kids? Well, everybody wear them. They're real clunky and
oh
bulky.
yeah, I don't like those. Those are plastic. No, I don't. I never put my feet in those things ever.
No,
Right.
but is that the shape that you're talking about? That
Yeah, but with the what? Yeah, but they look like feet shoes actually.
I
They
know I
look
have
like.
some on right now. I
can
do.
you take
You
one off
can't
and
see
show
them
me?
though. I mean, I can put them on the screen actually. Let me take them off. I don't know if you can tell these. You can't really tell, can you?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
wide.
that's it.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah, but they're very comfortable. Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
yeah, because
But
all that rubber between us, our feet and the earth is not good for us.
it's
I'm
not good.
not
No, it's
finding
not.
that out. You know.
Yeah, so you can get leather in between, the ground and the foot. So,
Mm-hmm. Because I don't know if you remember, Queen, when I still have it in my pictures, those moccasins that you make yourself.
I was
yeah.
just thinking
They
moccasins.
were so pretty. They were so cool. They were really so cool.
Yeah, you know who makes them too is Kim. I don't know. It's been a while since she came on the show, but Kim Matheson.
Oh, really?
She
She
does
makes.
groundy.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Right,
remember.
right.
Yeah, we need
Yeah,
to get
she
in touch
makes
with her
these
again because
moccasins.
it's. Yeah, we need to get in touch with her again because I really, yeah. My
I
feet
want to
are
get her
pretty
back
in
on the
pretty
show
good
though.
shape. Just so happens I went to the foot doctor yesterday, so my
Oh, how
feet
did
are.
that go?
Oh, they're in good shape. I love the way he has all the tools to really shave down, because your nails get thick.
Yeah.
And like I said, I was having problems with my big toe being ingrown toenails,
Okay.
and he just gets in there, and it hurts for a second when he gets because now that he's been doing them, it's that dead skin that
Right.
hurts, and he will shave that down. I wish I had them tools in my house.
Oh wow, that's great though.
Yeah.
And we always have great conversations.
Yeah.
So
Mama Evelyn's going to the doctor, our family foot doctor.
yeah,
Okay.
he's
Okay,
he's really
good.
cool.
Yeah,
He's a
he's
really
good.
cool guy.
All right. If there's nothing, I'm going to go to the next screen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Narrowing hair changes. Okay, you can have thick, brittle, and yellow nails. That can happen.
Mm-hmm.
And this often is a reflection of fungal infections.
Mm,
If things are happening like that with your toes. And then you can have hair loss or thinning on your toes. Um, and it can signal poor circulation. I don't know. Some people have a little hair on the toes, um, but it's good. That's a good sign that you do. Um, but some people don't. So just keep an eye on that if you do or don't, though. Any anybody have any comments?
Mm-mm.
yeah, I was wearing I wear the shoes, like gym shoes a lot. And
Okay.
I had like a nail, it was like a thickening. And then I just took that internal medicine. That really didn't help much.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But no, now my nails are pretty healthy.
They have a little more room and some more shoes you bought or something.
Hmm.
Yeah. Little things you can do to help. But just like I shared with you all when I was younger and had those shoes that were too small, my feet all crammed up.
Right.
So I avoid that totally. I mean, I'm not buying shoes where I'm gonna be stuffing my foot in it.
Yeah, well, my mom, she wore those high heels when she was younger
Mm-hmm.
with with the pointed toe,
Right.
and she would wear shoes that were a little too small for her,
Mm.
Okay.
you know, and that's why she had really bad bunions, you
Okay.
know. And, yeah.
Yeah.
So who made shoes? High heel shoes. Did the men do that?
Of course. They like that stuff, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
And we want to get their eyes, so whatever they like, we gonna do, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, as far as the change of the nail color, when I was in fifth grade, I don't know what I was doing, but I had these real cute, like y'all remember the little jelly sandals.
Mm-hmm, I sure do.
I don't know why. Probably because I thought I was cute. Because they was cute. They was like fuchsia, and they was just cute. And but I don't know. I don't know if I didn't know if I was going to gym, but I had them on in gym class, and I don't know what happened. But for some reason, it seemed like I was like running or something. Somehow I like kicked the door or something. And ever since that time, my nail it had got raised up, and it was like blood under it. So
Oh man.
ever since, yeah. So ever since that time, the nail color was like discolored, like brown, and I just was like, oh, I guess I have to deal with it. So it was like all these years later, like 25 years later, and then I had the It Works business, and we had the greens on the go, and once I had started taking that, it was changing the color, and like I was eating the healthy dinners from Dr. Riola. It was
Oh,
changing the
wonderful.
color of the nail back to regular. Now I notice it if I'm, like back to the food, eating more vegetables and stuff like that.
Okay.
The nail color is coming back regular, and then something happened. I don't know. Somehow I be kicking stuff. I don't know. It be in my way. I don't know. But my nail had got cracked, and
Uh-huh.
so when I went to the nail shop, they're like, "Oh, we do overlay." And so they put the overlay on there, and that actually has when I said this has been on here too long, we need to take this off, take it off. And that nail color has actually come back regular. So,
Oh,
how another crack? I've never had a some kind of way. Oh, I think I was at Myers, and y'all know if y'all don't know, my car been down for like a couple of months, and I was
uh-huh.
trying to go to the bus stop, and the Grand River and Lasher, they got
Yeah.
it where these carts they will stop where you can't even take the cart to the other side of the bus stop. So the cart jerked
Okay.
back and popped on my foot. So now it was a crack, like a vertical crack up the part of my toe, the whole thing. I said, "Oh my God."
Oh.
So anyway, they put that overlay stuff on there to try to help mend it, but that has brought my color back. But I'm like, hopefully after some time it grow out, I'm gonna get that stuff off of my nails because I'm like, I don't want to have that on my
Yeah,
nails. So
infection
I
or
need to
something, right?
wear my own nails, um, and then go from there. But I do notice that with the more vegetables and stuff I eat, that has helped to bring that color back.
Oh, good. That's good. Thank you for sharing that. Hmm. Okay. Now, structural and mechanical. Ooh. So, let's see. Bumps and curves. Let me see. What is that about? I mean, mechanical issues. Okay. Sometimes we can get bony bumps at the base of the big toe or bunions, or toes that curl downward. Hammer toes can worsen without treatment. I know I've seen people with this situation. I haven't had this situation yet, but I'm not gonna have this situation. I mean, I claim that. But and then you have gait abnormalities,
Mm-hmm.
difficult walking, or noticing uneven wear on the soles of your shoes suggests biomechanical issues or flat feet. And I don't know if you've ever noticed your shoes, you know, if it's caving in on the heel, and I have because I never wanted to wear shoes if it wasn't even because it looks worn when it's when the heel is a different dimension on one side and all that. I did pay attention to that kind of thing. And then frequent cramping is often a sign of dehydration. And if you have cramping in your feet, um, or deficiencies in minerals like magnesium or potassium. So this is another thing you can pay attention to when it comes to your feet. You know, anybody have any comments?
Well, I've definitely experienced the cramping. So, and what you have said, um, why is pretty, because I don't drink a lot of water,
Okay.
and so that's yeah, definitely one of them. Something else you said, um, but yeah, it does not feel good.
Oh my
No.
gosh,
It'll
it's
stop your butt and
Right.
yeah,
Right.
yes.
it will get your attention and make you bow down.
Right.
It'll stop you in your tracks. Ah,
Yep, just like I said,
I can't.
these feet, I mean, we need them.
Yeah.
Sometimes, like I said, we get up in the morning, we don't think that, that one day, you might not be able to get on your feet and walk. But we take for granted. It's like, Amy, she speak for myself. I do. Sometimes I'm like, I'm gonna get up and walk to the kitchen or do whatever. But it might not always be the case,
Right.
but we gotta be thankful. Even getting
Right.
up
You step
walking.
you step off and nothing happens.
Right, right. On a
Like
cane.
I know I told my brain to move this leg, take that feet, tell that foot to go somewhere, and it just go.
Right, right.
And you're working it and
That's true. That's true.
but I take responsibility for it because I'm not taking care of that area or other areas in my life. It is going to show
Right.
up in in your fingers, in your hand,
Extremities, yep.
somewhere else in the body. So I do take responsibility for that.
Yeah, we gotta take care of all the parts of our bodies. I mean,
Mhm.
extremities, and because it's important and they want attention too. We give attention to everything, a lot of other things, but some of these fingers and toes and stuff, they want some love and attention.
Yeah.
It reminded me from Queen's comment just now how Rev said the body takes score.
Yes, I like that.
Yeah, based on like what we do and don't do, and your body takes score.
That's right. It definitely can keep track of it.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go to the next thing. Okay. Circulation and sensation signs. Okay. Numbness or tingling. This is reiteration because we talked about numbness before in this talk, but it's called like pins and needles. I mean, sometimes you have numbness, you don't feel anything, and so you notice like, wait a minute, I don't feel moving this toe.
Mhm.
The reason I'm saying it like that because I do have numbness in one of my toes,
Mhm.
so I can tell that. Um, and then if it persists, it can indicate nerve compression or diabetes.
Mhm.
I know it's my nerve issues, but it's going to my brain. It's a nerve issue in my brain that's causing the numbness. Um, it's very a sign that you must pay attention to. numbness and tingling in your feet. Persistent coldness, feet that are always cold, even in warm weather, may point to poor circulation or an underactive thyroid. I must say that on this list too, because my thyroid has given me issues and circulation. I know I have to get the blood moving more in my body. So, okay, let's see. Swelling edema, puffy feet, or ankles that don't improve with elevation or can signal heart failure or kidney disease or a blood clot. So when those feet start swelling up, sometimes I take my sock off or something. This was years ago. Take my sock off and it still be kind of a little puffy. I'm like, what is this about? But I noticed that, once I start paying closer attention and doing what I need to do, it doesn't happen anymore. Anybody want to say anything about this?
Well, the tingling like is in my hands and yeah, sometime in my feet, but not too often in my feet, but
Okay.
in my hands and yeah.
Good. Well,
I don't like it.
I know it. Well, let's see here now. Going to the next one. Now, this is very interesting. This is actually called a reflexology chart of your feet. And believe it or not, every part of our foot corresponds to a part of the body. I don't know. Can you guys see it clearly?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, good. Okay, like that big toe is dealing with that brain or the pituitary gland. Then you got your sinuses on those toes if they're acting up. And then coming down a little bit, you have your lungs, which is very interesting, that upper part of the foot. And then we have the heart and the shoulder, so coming down even further in the middle of the foot, it looks like the liver. If you're having issues there, that's something to pay attention to. Coming down the small intestine, the colon, and sciatic nerve. A lot of people, in my family, sciatic nerve issues, more or less in that heel with the pelvis and the buttock. But that sciatic nerve has been always a point of contention. Does this make any sense to anybody else?
Where's this? What is this? Where is the sciatic nerve?
Normally it goes down your leg, like from your butt to your leg.
Okay.
And you can have pain in that area.
Okay.
So have you heard of it? Sciatic nerve issues?
I've heard of it.
Yes,
I didn't know exactly what it was.
Yeah, I have too. I have experienced it. So
Okay.
it is, oh my God,
Yeah, but
and how it was healed,
say it again.
how it was healed was through the needles.
Oh, okay.
Oh, acupuncture.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And when she did it, I was in a conference. It was a big room and a lot of vendors, like 100 vendors and stuff like that. It was women's thing. Anyway, and so when I went, my mom was sitting there and she was, she had some stuck in her. And then I went over there and she set me down. I told her about the pain that was shooting from, my hip down to my foot,
Right.
to my toe, actually.
Right.
And wait a minute, and then it had a nerve right now to kind of ache a little bit, like, yeah.
It's letting you
So
know.
yeah, but she went through everything and she started putting stuff in, and I'm sitting there looking at all the people, right? And they're walking around and I'm sitting there, and then she says to my ear, in my ear, she said, "You're not gonna like this."
Mm.
And then she stuck it in that whatever that thing was, and tears began running down my face.
Wow.
And I was sitting there, I really couldn't talk, and it was weird. Um, it was not uncomfortable and everything, but I was sitting there and I said, and tears are running down, and I'm
Right.
watching people walk past, and I said, why won't she turn me around so they don't see me crying? But it released so much that I had pent up inside of me.
Wow, isn't that something?
It was, yeah, and I haven't had that issue, but that's sciatic, is sciatic nerve?
Sciatica.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, that's no joke. Hmm.
But thanks for sharing that. That's amazing.
But my feet has been around for 70, almost 73 years, so
Yeah, so they've
it
been
has
doing
the
their
right to
job.
do a few things.
Right, right.
Okay.
Is
But thanks
that,
for
do you
sharing
still
that.
keep in touch with that person? Are they still practicing?
One, I don't remember her name, and I know she moved out of Detroit.
Okay.
Yeah, black. Oh, there's a sister too. Yeah, yeah,
Okay. And then for the back, when I was saying I had saw a video about getting back relief.
yeah.
So this pink part, it can be like on the side of the foot and then like, right up under the line that where that black line is. So on the side and the back, and it can go all the way from the middle of the big toe all the way down to where it's saying go to the pelvis.
Yeah,
So from all the way down there, and then this middle section where it's saying the diaphragm to about where the bladder is. And I
okay.
just rubbed my feet. I'll do one, then I did the other. And I'm telling you, that, sorry, I don't know what that is. That it subsided relatively quickly.
Oh, that's nice. But thank you for sharing that. Mm. Okay, let's see. Let me go ahead because we are actually coming up on 10 o'clock hour here. Okay, I want to say take notice. Signs of issues with your feet can range from localized structural problems to early indicators of systemic conditions like diabetes. Ooh, I didn't do that right. Or heart disease. So let's pay attention. Just take notice. Like I said, give your feet a little TLC every once in a while. And I wanted to say this, when to see a doctor. Sudden severe pain or inability to bear weight. Um, because our weight, our feet have to hold all of our weight. It's taking it all. So if you have an inability to bear that weight, make sure you go get some see a healthcare professional. Signs of infection: redness, warmth, fever, or pus. The things will come from our feet too. So any foot wound if you have diabetes. So if you have diabetes and you have a foot wound, you need to see a healthcare provider. Swelling that does not improve after 2 to 5 days of home care. So we want to be mindful of swelling in our feet, um, especially if it doesn't improve after time. You know what? I think this will actually wrap this. Yep, it's wrapping it up. It's wrapped up. Okay, stop share. Okay, there we go. thank you all for attending and being here. I just wish that you did gain something from the talk. I just thought it was important. I mean, I'm thinking of myself too. It's important that I take care of my feet. So I wanted to make sure that I share the goodness with everyone else. Um, let's see here. Anybody else have anything to share?
Yeah, I got a question. Well, remember I was talking last week about the whole going to the bathroom. I'm like, I never really felt the top of my feet.
Okay.
So, that video was saying like you going from like the base of your toes to like the middle of the foot. Is different places you can feel on your foot. And I never really felt on the top of my foot. And I was like, this feel kind of weird. So it's
Okay.
different places that you can feel on the top of your foot for different things. But the question that I had, well, story a little bit, when I first lost probably like the second baby, and I like lost a lot of blood, right?
Okay.
Um it was black spots on the bottom of my feet. And I think it kind of like comes and goes, but I really don't pay attention to the bottom of my feet. But do anybody know anything about that? Because it's like still black spots on my feet. It's not as bad, but it's there. And I'm like, I think like it's probably something going on that I don't really know about, and I think it probably should be addressed. Like I'm not in pain or anything, but
Okay.
for the regular color of your feet, I'm like, to me, I'm like, that's not normal.
Right. Have you tried to approach the doctor about that?
Mm-mm,
Okay.
no. I talked to the holistic doctor, and she said, "Oh, I think it's something," but we didn't really do not go into it further. Like,
Okay.
now,
Um.
also, I do know, I'm gonna let you finish, but I do know they have these little like detox little patches and stuff.
Uh-huh.
I
Yeah.
haven't I haven't tried those either.
Well, from what now Dr. K tell you that it's probably they're getting your money for nothing because those don't necessarily do a lot of pulling out of your blood, any kind of cleansing, but it makes the water black, which is great because it has metal or something in those little packages or pads or whatever, and it just comes out in the water. That's what. I mean, not to quote her. I should not do that. But when she comes back on, please ask her about those pads because I don't
Who
think
is
she.
it?
Go ahead.
Who is it you saying?
Oh, Dr. Kafira.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and then also it's this girl I know, Shay Frank. They got these ionic like foot baths, and
Okay.
those do that same thing. They like supposed to be pulling stuff out of your body too.
Right.
I haven't tried that yet either, but I'm like, my concern is, why is it black spots on my feet? And it's not just one or two, it's like 50. I don't know.
Okay.
I just looked it up online, so you should look it up and see. Look it up yourself and read, what it says about that. So it has multiple things about that that you might want to take in consideration.
Oh, thank you,
Okay, thank you.
Deisha.
Mm-hmm.
And do you have Dr. Kafira's number? Because she has a foot bath too.
Is this Kafira? No, I don't have her information.
Okay, I'm gonna send you her information because
Okay.
she has foot detox baths. And she would know about she may know more about the spots on your feet.
Okay, thank you.
I would
Mm-hmm.
do
And
that.
I've had those foot baths, and they really, you know, it seemed like they work. It seemed like I had energy. My business partner, Alice, she's like a health fanatic. And so,
Okay.
yeah, she introduced me to that as well.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so Shay had did a testimony. I guess this one lady was coming, like she came at least twice, and she had her labs done before she went, and
Okay.
I guess she had to go back, in a certain amount of time. She went back, and the doctor said, "Oh, everything that was off after she had that foot ionic detox, all her labs was normal."
Oh,
At least
wonderful.
the ones that they was monitoring, they was all normal. And I'm like, wow. I think it might have had something to do with the liver, and her labs was regular or normal.
Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, that's a good testimony. All
And you
right,
might want to call Alice as well. Alice, she still has the bath and all that stuff. Sharonda,
Who was Alice?
my business partner.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Queens.
all right. Well, let's give each other some love. Give ourselves some love.
Mhm.
Ooh, let's let's hug the world. Give them some love too. Because we got a lot of it. We can share. And then sprinkle
Mhm.
down. Yay.
All
And you
right.
know what? Before I go, I want to see if my co-host would like to say anything. Sister Stacy.
She's trying to find that button.
It almost won.
Right.
No, I'm just glad to be on today. Just to have enough energy to get on because sometimes when your attention is moved in so many different directions, it's
Right.
hard to focus on, what you really want to do. So I'm just glad to be here today and glad to listen to what you have to say because I've had some problems with my feet as well, plantar fasciitis, and I've also experienced, Queen, that sciatic nerve pain. That's
Mm.
something you don't want to live with. Because
Right.
it hurts really, really bad. But thanks for sharing, Deitra, this
Mhm.
very valuable information. And I appreciate you.
Yeah, appreciate you too, honey.
Yes, I appreciate you both.
Oh, we having a love moment.
Yeah,
Right. That's what it's about. Love. That's
what it's
that's
all
the
Listen,
main
about.
thing.
laugh as
Yeah.
much as you can. I mean, I've been
Yes.
watching stuff that just laugh. I
Mm.
just want you to know that 2026 is
Yes.
not a joke.
No.
Mm-mm.
Get your shit together. And
Okay.
that shit is you.
Right. That's
You
right.
get that together and just get it together and just know without a doubt God's got us and we're in the perfect will of God and the perfect timing and we
Yes.
chose to come here. So go on and do the damn thing.
Right. All right now.
Talking to me. Just
Right.
do it because what we have, the world needs is somebody, and the world could be one person,
That's right.
and the world could be an animal. The
That's right.
world could be the tree.
Right.
Whatever that thing is, just go ahead and embrace it because this is the time of manifestation. And so, again, watching what you say and all of that stuff and just speak it. Just speak it. Just
That's true.
speak it. I'm gonna tell you this. The President of the United States believes totally in himself,
Mm-hmm.
totally in what he's supposed to do, even though he don't even know what he's supposed to do. Not
Right.
even, because we don't always know why until you experience it. Oh, that's why, you
Right.
know. But Abraham Hicks says, whatever it is, talk yourself into it.
Right.
He talks himself. He dreams that. He talks and he really believes that this is right.
Right.
That has to be our conviction. Yeah, what we have, that's good. And and you'll see the evidence by the goodness that you see around you
Yes.
helping
Yes.
someone and being very careful about, not careful, but very intentional that when you walk out, the people who you just walked out from,
Yeah.
they experienced something wonderful while you were there. You leave
Good.
something, you leave them empowered. So I just want to encourage you. We've got a couple of days. And I know there's one thing that was taught by Lakeisha that I have it down here. You do that before 2026. And that is putting some money down on, I did the free thing, but I haven't put money in there. So that
Okay.
I am doing before that year. This year is
Okay, way to go. Way to go.
kick it off. Kick it off.
Yes. I was so proud of my business partner yesterday. She opened up her brokerage account yesterday.
Oh, good.
Yes, yes.
Yolanda, you have a question?
Yeah, just really quick, an additional summation or take on what Queen Aduni was saying. So for the Christmas service at New Bethel, one of Keisha's partners that she's actually been on this show, Stephanie Mason,
Mhm.
she had a sermon and basically it's talking about what Queen was saying. Like, as we're here today for health and wellness, we need to take care of our personal business of our body and whatever kind of personal stuff we got going on, business, taxes, all this good stuff, our brokerage account, all we need to take care of our personal business. Then she said we need to take care of our personal business. Like Sister Deitra got her health and wellness business, and I can go through each and every last one of us that have a specific business. We have to take care of our personal entrepreneur business. And lastly, we need to take care of God's business. And when we do them three, we can't go nowhere but up.
All right. Thank you. Thank
Level
you.
up.
Thank you for sharing.
Level up, level up.
Level
Level
up.
up. And I'm excited about our success.
I love it. I love it.
All right, wonderful, beautiful people. We did everything, right?
We did everything.
Did everything.
I love you. I love
Love
you.
you.
I love you. And I'm so grateful, Stacy, that your honey is moving to
Yeah,
the next thing.
I
exactly.
We
me
just
too.
Amen.
we got him in our prayers, so
I
Yes,
appreciate that. I
for
appreciate that.
sure.
and you.
Yeah, I need it. Thank you.
Yeah.
My work is not done, but I must say that I am grateful and I am thankful. So I'm just trying to keep that grateful and thankful mindset
Yeah,
going into today, tomorrow, next year,
forever.
just being grateful for whatever God has placed in my hands to do.
Good
Mm.
place to be. Grateful.
Okay, sweeties. Lakeisha.
Woo woo! New Year's Eve, y'all better be ready. New Year's Eve. We ended the year out with a bang.
Bang.
All right.
All right, lovelies. Peace out.
Peace out.